Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, and perhaps even good evening. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining me for an exciting session of Day of the Tentacle while we all wake up, because I'm totally not woken up. So Mr. Brian is still about to feed the cat. I hope Roberta's going to survive. Camilla has already been up for many hours. Jeremy is, I don't know, Jeremy, did you just get up or did you, I'm never quite sure about when you get up and when you go to bed. But, you know, Jeremy's in Singapore, so he's very, very far away from us. So it's one of those things. Ghost of a Tale, very cool, very cool. It is a good game. I want to have a closer look at it. Maybe you can tell me how to play it properly once you've had a little bit of practice, because I found that very, very difficult. The Sacred Sage is here, and of course Mr. Yoshi is here, and anyone else who's out there watching and or lurking, that's perfectly fine. Welcome all the same. Do you know, yes, very good question about the YouTube might need a better system to show us upcoming live streams. I totally agree with you. It's not exactly straightforward. So I thought I'll show you how I combat the system, because it's one of those things. It's I wish it was better. This is us right now. This is our live stream. But if I go to, this happens sometimes, that my Logitech mouse doesn't acknowledge the mouse wheel. So I have to switch it off and on again, and then it works. One of those things. So what I do is, when you go to creator's front page here, and they are live, you'll see it here. But often that's not quite the case. So you don't really, you know, if they're not live, well, when is the next live event? And what I do is I head over here to videos, and then you see uploads here, or you can switch this to usually upcoming live streams when there is one. So I don't have one, so we can't switch there. But this tab here, live now, that would say upcoming live streams, and then you would see the things that are scheduled in the future. But some people might not schedule things, so it's difficult to get there. So since I haven't got one, we're not seeing anything. I can schedule one in a second, and we can just go and see how that changes. The other thing I do is literally use the URL here at the top. So what I do is I type in, we do that. I type in youtube.com/ and the name of the creator, the name of the channel. So in my case, it's the WP Guru, but you could also use here something like 0 Kelvin or whatever. And then you just type live, and that's a generic URL that will show you the next scheduled live event, even if it's a public one, and not if it's unlisted or if it's private. But this is the next one that's coming up, or it's the one that's currently in progress. So if I click return, then I'll see this. But yeah, I wish it was, there we go. That's totally live. I wish it was a little bit more easy than that. So it's one of those things. Crazy stuff. Hey, and thank you so much for hanging in there and playing everything that Cyberpunk has to offer. I really appreciate that, because I remember playing the game and I was not loving it. I have to say, I was mesmerized by the graphics, loved the graphics, but it was not my kind of game at all. And I literally stopped after, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 hours, something like that. I really just didn't get into it at all. And it's mainly the story that really didn't keep me entertained. But then I'm not in the whole, what's it called? The Cyberpunk universe. So it's one of those things. You did everything. That's crazy. And the MIU Studios, all of you from the MIU Studios are here. Very good to see you. Thank you for letting me know about our co-stream. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to get back to you with a date. If your game... Oh, why can't we hear anything? We can't hear nothing. Terrible. We can do that on both your and my Twitch channel. I thought that was a good idea because it'll be... Oh, man, switch it on. There we go. Does that work? Yes, I can hear it. I can hear it. Perfect. Yes, your and my Twitch channel and the Daz Twitch channel as well. So like a combined thing, you know, that'd be good. Combined co-stream just on the Twitches, so we don't violate any affiliate agreements we may have. So there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go and jump right in while we have a very chill start into the Day of the Tentacle. Let me know if it's all loud enough, quiet enough. I'll go and totally blend things in as we collectively wake up here. Yes, Roberta is Brian's cat. Roberta is Brian's cat, and she's a frequent viewer, my one and only feline viewer, I believe. So it's always good to know that she's around. See, perfect. And we're gonna Twitch together. It's gonna be good. New game, bonus game, hello game. Is that it? Just like kind of continue game? That's what we want, isn't it? Retro technology, that's the one. This must be my old game. Oh, the B drive is completely empty. I like it. And this was the autosave game. So that is... What is that? That was just me testing this morning. So it's definitely this one. Weird Ed's Room % complete. This is it, isn't it? No, this is it. This is it here. Autosave. That's the one. That's the one. It is, isn't it? Yes, 12th of... That's the one. 12th. That's the one. 1257. Yeah, that must be it. 22% complete. Okay. Dang. Yes, the computer room. And we've just figured out the combination of the safe, didn't we? I think that's how it happened. And thankfully I've made a note of it because I totally forgot what it was now. Can't we just watch the monitor? How does that work? Look at the monitor. There we go.
Strange is going on in there.
And then here, look at monitor.
I see a large pulsating lump with blue stripes on it.
Oh yes, that's the guy who sleeps. And this here, that was that not the one? Look at monitor. Yes, well, we looked at the combination there. That's it. So we switched this to EP and then we look at it.
There's no tape in the machine.
Oh, isn't there?
There's no tape in the machine.
How do I get out of this then? Let's put a tape in the machine, maybe. How does that work? No, that's not how that works. do we? No, resume. Dang, how do I bring up my inventory? That's the one. Put that in the VCR, then look at the monitor, man. In EP, and we're gonna have
the tape's at the end.
Oh man, let's rewind it then. It's difficult. Nico, how's it going? Luna and Caesar. Ah, what happened? Were they just too old, or could you not bring them where you live now? 19th of July, we're totally going to remember that. How exciting. Okay, 57. 101. And 999. That's it. Those are the numbers. $57, 101, and 999. I hope I can remember that.
Fred, Edison,
Shame I can't stop the VCR beforehand.
Come with us.
Perfect. Eject the tape so that we have it for safekeeping. Let's see if we can use that on the safe then. It's a big Camilla Drakenberg store launch, I believe. That is what's happening on the 19th. Thank you, Brian. Very much appreciated. We can work this out. I gotta keep remembering what's actually up with this game and where what'll happen Okay, we just open.
Let's see, it's 101-999-57.
He remembers. He remembers! We didn't even have to type it in. That's even better. Perfect. Contract. Look at it.
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
Right. But what's in the contract? I mean, what's up with the contract? How do we know the significance of the contracts? Do we give that to Dr. Fred, maybe? Miss Martina! Hello, hello! Good to see you! Welcome to a time-traveling adventure that is puzzling. There's green ooze dripping out of places. I don't even remember where the professor is. Wasn't he here somewhere? Because didn't we have to somehow get him to sign it? Something I don't quite remember. What do we do with the contract? And where is the professor now? The Star Mom, indeed. And we don't have another... We don't have another quarter to put that in here. What a shame. Oh, it's Midsummer Eve on Friday.
Just a failure.
Cool. That's gonna be so good. So right now, does it still get really dark around the at night, Camilla, or do you have like this kind of darkness never really goes away and it stays a little bit light during the night? Is that how it happens right now for you in Sweden? I wish I could be there. He's all good. That room we've kind of dealt with. Oh, see, upstairs, maybe? Because the inland revenue has come. I think maybe they're interrogating him. There we go.
Well, their win-loss ratio is 28% below normal. However, the successful slide margin is actually up 3 points since May. I've noticed that they seem to do well with a man on first after a fly ball when the opposing pitcher is left-handed wearing a green hat. Fascinating. Is that
IRS
a
agents?
W390B for what is it?
Are you guys brothers?
Are you guys brothers?
At the IRS, we're all brothers.
What have you done with Dr. Fred?
We've got him safely locked in the next room while we go over his books. No, you can't go in and see him. And don't even think about staging some kind of rescue.
Okay. Yes, I heard that the higher up north you go, like north of Norway or something, north of Sweden, this is all literally like what Sacred Sage was saying about Alaska. They have this period in which there's just like duskiness, like that's as dark as it gets. Depending on how far up north you go, it'll last for months, which is really cool. Sunsets at 3 in the winter. My God, Camilla, that's crazy, isn't it? And then same in the winter. Then in the winter it never gets really, really light during the day, right? That's the other problem. The further north you go, man, that's just weird, isn't it?
Who's your tailor?
Very funny.
I'll just be moseying along.
Keep your nose clean, kid. What did you say your wife's name was again? Sandy. Oh, yeah. What did you say your wife's name was again? Sandy. Oh, yeah. Is that a W390B frivolous spending report? Hey, you can't go in there. No, it's another 561AB negative attention statement.
Dang.
Did you say you have a PP41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Nope.
We leave these guys alone. Thankfully,
wraps in the next room, huh?
Thankfully, we know how to get up there with in the lift, and not in the lift, in the what's it called? Through the chimney. Let's try that out. Sounds long. It sounds so long. I mean, I lived in regular Northern Europe, and I thought there was not enough sun in there, which is why I now live in Florida. Let's see if we can take a back way. There we go. Perfect. Closed window. Ah, this is the open window. We've opened it, which is great. Do we need to untie the rope? Let's untie the rope. Pull the rope. Poor Dr. Fred. Is this even Dr. Fred? Can we talk to him?
Dr. Fred must still be asleep.
Ah. How do we... Can we pick him up? Oops.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where'd he go? Ah, there you are. Oh, by the way, capital gains taxes apply even if you spell your name in lowercase on the form.
Dang! What a shame. Maybe... Where's my inventory here? Can't I see? No, that's wrong. Is there the inventory? Like the whole... No, that's not it either. The whole inventory. So there we go. That's it. So I was thinking... Could we perhaps use the funnel on him and just put regular coffee into him with a funnel? Is that how it works? How interesting! Different people. We need to all live different in different places so that we're all good. Yeah, I need so much sun. I need warmth. I get super cold really easily. How interesting! Yeah, like funnel with Dr. Fred. Will that work?
No time for fun now. I've got to get him out of here.
What a shame. Does it work if I just put regular coffee into him?
I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Well, can we give him the contract? Does he need to sign it or something?
I'd rather not.
No, that's not it. Like contract, as in give contract. Give contract to, well, Dr. Fred? That doesn't even work. So much for the contract. Do we need to use, I mean, since we have this disappearing ink, do we need to do something with that and the contract? Does he need to sign it though? Nancy's art is here and the Vince is here. How you doing? I'm trying to work out this fiendishly difficult puzzle, which I've of course forgotten the solution to. Do we need to take the ink, use disappearing ink with contract?
Not funny enough.
Not funny enough. Good stuff. Well, no, let's not do that then. Then there's also Boo Boo Be Gone. Do we need to use that on the contract? Use Boo Boo Be Gone with
The
contract.
legal language is pretty thick. I doubt if I could fix it.
Rap sheet fraud trophy earned. Those are thoughts along the correct lines, aren't they? I just don't really know. Well, we have another Dr. Fred in the past. We could always go and send the contract to him and see if we can get the other guy to sign a contract for him. Let's try that. That might be nice. If it works. Purple Tentacle is Man of the Year. Tentacle visits White House. Really? Nancy, you know, we're all still asleep more or less, so this is good. This is good. We're all very much asleep still. So let's wake up together. Maybe this game can do it to us. So, contract into the toilet, perhaps. That might work. Contract with toilet. Come on. And by all means, if you guys have any tips for me on how to play this game, anything that you'd like me to try out, please let me know. We can make it happen together. How did I switch over to... Oh yes, her. We've got her off the tree, but I don't think we've we have looked at her situation yet, so we'll come back to that. See if we can have him pick up the contract. Maybe just put it into the mailbox. It gets collected immediately. Worth checking out. Have you? What made you get up at 6? I try sometimes, and I can't get up that early. Unless I can't sleep, then I'm up at 4 AM. And you know that's not good for a good night's sleep. Yeah, usually I sleep really well at night, but sometimes I just can't sleep. And there doesn't seem to be a reason for it for me at all. Some nights I just sleep really well, other nights I just don't. And I've been trying to figure out, is it a diet thing? But it's not. It's just, you know, it just happens, something like that. Contract. Use contract with mailbox. See if that works.
I doubt they'll take it without a stamp.
Oh. Stamp, dang. Oh, you just wake up at that point, right. Interesting, isn't it? How we don't really have control over that part of our life. We just have to go to sleep for several hours a day, and one day we wake up again. And if we don't do that, well, that's terrible. It's weird, isn't it? And it's 7:24 where you are, so you're on the west coast then, I suppose, of the United States. Welcome, that is very early indeed. We're all like, yeah, for me it's like 10:25 now, and I feel like it's really early still. But then I've only just got up, so... You used to be a night owl, gotcha, yes. Yes, I'm more like an evening night person than I am a morning person. I used to, when I worked in London, sometimes I had to start at 7 in the morning, but I had a 2-hour travel, so I had to get up at 4:30 to make that work, and that was not good. It wasn't for me. I did do it though, because, you know, but I usually slept on the tube and all that. Let's see what happens if we give him the contract. Does that make sense?
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna. What a shame. Bulletin board. How about put the contract on the bulletin board? Will that do something?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to do that either. That's Cali. I like it. Jeremy, that's really good advice. I love it. It'll say 6 when you wake. That explains why you, being in Singapore, are essentially living on Eastern Standard Time. That makes perfect sense. The broken clock. Mystery solved. Same for you, Yoshi, right? Are you on the... No, you're on the East Coast now. Back, you were just visiting the West Coast, right? Crazy. And what is up with this? If we pull this cord, then the maid comes in. How does that help us?
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. All done here. Bye now.
I have a feeling we need to put something here so that she picks it up and does something particular with it. But what that is, I cannot remember. Permanently exhausted. That is not a good state, Camilla. And then you look at people like Roberta, for example, Brian's cat. Cats just sleep 12 to 14 hours a day. It's just in their nature. Like, we have to sleep 6 to 8. They have to sleep 12 to 14, and it's just what they do. So cute, isn't it? We've been in here. I think she makes the design. We somehow need to get those teeth out of the horse. But how would we do that? We could maybe give him something like peanut butter or whatnot. Maybe that means he needs to take the teeth out. Or we need to make him go to sleep. That would be an idea. If we make the horse go to sleep, he probably puts his teeth into the glass. I'm thinking.
Hi there. Still trying to get back to the future? Laughed at by a horse. Whoa.
Yes, that is tragic. That's the only thing they do. They've got us wrapped around our little fingers. Their little fingers, rather. Ah, speaking of cats.
What a pretty pussycat.
I wouldn't say pretty, but...
Cats dig these.
Well, that makes me think we somehow need it. How do we? Can we just pick it up? Probably not. That'd be too easy. Nope. Kitty cat does not like that. Does not like that at all. What would we give the cat in exchange then? Assuming it's not anything we have. Maybe it's something Bernard has. Well, a hamster, perhaps. Or the rope. Cats love playing with ropes, right? If we give the rope to whatever his name is. He's Bernard, she is Laverne, and he is, what was he called again? I forgot the character's name. But if we put this into the toilet as well, maybe he can give that.
Fit in the chronojohn at once.
Just use the one thing then.
It won't all fit in the chronojohn at once.
When you say at once, it's just one thing that I'm trying to put in here. Maybe he doesn't like that. Use rope with toilet. He doesn't like that.
It won't all fit in the chronojohn at once.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not that then. You have cats as well, Nico? Yeah, we used to have a cat. Multiple cats, actually. They're nice company. Good to have cats. So that was not it. She will deal with her a little bit later. Bucket full of water. With the cat.
I don't wanna.
No, you don't want it. That makes perfect sense. Use a bucket full of water, maybe with Ben's bed, and then call the maid. Is that something we should try? They are not helpful doing jigsaw puzzles. I agree. I remember our cat used to love lying in like the lid of something like a jigsaw puzzle. So even though he was much larger than the lid of something like, you know, a lid like this, he loved having these edges around him when he was lying in there. Very cute. Don't know what they're thinking sometimes. Yes, this. What happens? Could we put that in here?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to. Okay, no worries. Thought we'd try that out. Anything else that springs to mind that we could combine with something else? Like, does he have anything that any location springs to mind that we could do something with? I mean, what do we do with a fork, for example? Or a hamster? Or a rope? Or Dr. Fred up in the attic? Or the contract? Or a textbook? textbook. Perhaps if we read that to the horse, maybe the horse is going to fall asleep. Could that be? Can opener has gears. Could come in handy with string to reel something in and or through mouse holes. Good point. That is probably what we need that for, maybe. Very good point. Let's keep that in mind, Yoshi. See if I can flush that through the toilet. Does that work? Yes, that works. Okay. Let's go back to you. What is his name again? I forgot his name. There's also that other quarter on the floor that we somehow need to pry open, for which we need to go to the guy outside who has conveniently forgotten his keys in the car. He has the... He has, what's it called? The textbook and toilet. Pick it up. Perfect. Yeah, he has the what's it called here? The thing that breaks things open. Man, brain, come back to me. I cannot remember the word. The thing that opens doors, like the thing that is... Brechstange is the German word, and I can't remember the English word. This is what happens sometimes. You remember the word in one language, and the brain goes, that's descriptive enough for me. I don't need to know it in other languages. What is it called? Maybe the textbook has it. Okay, so textbook. Use textbook with horse.
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah.
Fantastic!
Whoa.
Now we have teeth! It is not the skeleton key, the pass key, or the shotgun. It's not that. It was the... It's a thing that, you know, burglars use to break open the back of a car. It's a big metal thing about, I'd say, 1.5 feet long, very thick metal, usually bent on one side. It's got 2 prongs on the other side. What do you call that? It's made of metal. You can get it at a hardware store. What's it called? Not a sonic screwdriver. It's a crowbar and a crowbar. Thank you, guys. That is exactly the word that I couldn't remember. Thank you. He has the crowbar. Fantastic. 10 points to all of you. That is so bad. Why can't my brain remember these things? It's a crowbar. Nico, congrats, you've got the internet back. This is good. I just elicited some teeth from a horse by reading it about the LLVM compiler. And I'm thinking maybe I'll give the teeth to one of these guys. Maybe John Hancock. Maybe he'll just go and shatter with his teeth. That's the only thing I can think of doing with the teeth. I don't know if that's the correct solution, but that would be kind of funny. Use dentures with...
I'd rather not.
You haven't even started yet. Use the dentures with John Hancock.
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna. Oh, what a shame. What else could we do with the teeth? Dentures. You needed gold to make something with vinegar. Indeed. Indeed, we did need to make the vinegar. And how do we turn these into gold, though? That's very true. We needed gold and vinegar, don't we? George Washington's wooden teeth. Right, exactly. Good point. George Washington. It wasn't John Hancock, it was Washington. Exactly. Dude.
Excuse me. Yes?
Cold enough for you.
Cold enough for you? Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground. Cool. Extremely.
Maybe it was more like about the teeth.
Excuse me. Yes?
Do we speak to him? Now what are you looking at? No, that's not actually it. I'm just going to give him those teeth. I'll see if I can just give him because he does take him out at one point, doesn't he? But if I just give him the teeth. The teeth, there we go.
Could you use these? No thanks, I already have some false teeth.
How did we get him to show us those? Also, I'm just thinking the music might be a little bit harsh, so there we go. We're back.
Excuse me.
Oh, there we go. They were at the end of his cigar there for a second.
I think it's freezing in here, don't you? Freezing? Pshaw.
Huh. So the vinegar that you've mentioned, we need that for Dr. Fred, and I forgot who has some wine, because somebody had wine, and I think if we just put it into the past, then it would just be vinegar as it goes into the future, I'm thinking. But I don't recall who has it, so maybe it's Bernard. Do you have wine? No, he doesn't have wine either. Well, if ever we do find wine, which I don't know where that might be, maybe here in the future, which we haven't really looked at. Maybe we need to have a look at the future and see how she can get out of this room. So this is a prison here, I suppose. And she cannot cross this line. Laverne. I have, yes, I think we filled up a bucket of water with that, Yoshi. Woman playing cards. Can we talk to her?
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating.
Gotcha. Same here, right? I'm thinking.
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating.
Dr. Fred, is that you?
What? You're nuts. There hasn't been a Fred in the Edison family for 200 years. The last Fred was such a shame to the whole family, not to mention the whole human race.
Dang.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Zed Edison. That's my wife Zedna, and my son Ved.
Nice to meet you. Where am I?
You're in the ancestral home of the once proud Edison family. We were once the masters of this house, just as humans were once the masters of Earth. Now we are the servants, the pets.
And not very good at either one, I might add.
Oh, get bent, you overdressed nightcrawler.
So funny. In Horizon Zero Dawn, it was the machines that have taken over Earth in the far future, and here it's the purple tentacles that have done that. Crazy stuff.
How do I get out of here?
If I knew that, do you think I'd be here?
What's this about a human show?
It's a degrading farce. That's what it is. These slimy tentacles put humans in humiliating little costumes, do sickening things to their hair, and then force them to parade their ridiculous talents in front of unqualified judges who are paid off weeks in advance.
Didn't get in, eh?
They said macrame wasn't a talent. Pointy-headed goons.
I heard that.
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only human.
Z Edison, Z Weird Vet, and Zedna. Gotcha. And we have cards. And a door to escape. So the cards, we can't even interact with the cards, I don't think.
Hey, they can cheat, you can't.
And we have a scalpel. That's the only thing we have. And since we can't reach the toilet, we can't exchange items with the other two timelines. So that's odd, isn't it? Can we use a scalpel with anything? Anybody?
I don't think killing an old man will help. Yet.
Yet. How about...
Now why would I want to ruin the only entertainment these poor wretched humans have?
Kicks?
Good point. Yes, kicks is one of those. Scalpel with tentacle guard.
I can't. My therapist and I have an agreement.
Gotcha. Can't kill people, can't kill the guard, can't do anything with the cards. That's pretty much us all out of options, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really know what to do in the future here then. How would we get out? So I suppose we have to go and switch this off. But how to do that? A shiv. That is a good word, Yoshi. The Deviant is here. How you doing? Switch. Can I maybe throw that there? Somehow, no. Dang. Doesn't work. Can I use the scalpel with... So it can't be used with any of the people. Or the cards. Or the guard. With the door, maybe? Nope. Dang. Hey, tomorrow, by the way, I'm doing a 3D session here at 10 AM in the morning that has got to do with DAZ Studio, possibly Blender. I want to make a thumbnail for my DAZ Studio Masterclass, which is finished! I'm super excited about this. I've recorded all episodes. I might have to redo the outro, but everything is done, everything is edited. I ended up redoing the Blender episode, and I will go and give you all those episodes for supporters for the early access, so you can cast your eye over it and let me know if there's anything that needs to be redone. But for that, I need a handy little thumbnail, and I've picked a couple of school environments from the DAZ store, and I like to build a thumbnail out of that, and I thought I might do that together with y'all. So that happens tomorrow at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time, if we're all awake enough for that. Mr. Neville, how you doing? So I think I'm gonna go back into the past. Because I have no idea what to do in the future. Any of these items ring a bell? Those teeth, for sure. We need to do something with the teeth. And we probably need to replace those with the ones that George Washington is currently wearing. But how that works, I have a feeling it has to do something with the cigar. So maybe in the present, we need to go and elicit a cigar from this joke salesman so we can flush that into the past, and maybe that will then make George Washington give up his teeth. That's possible. Fake bath. What would we do with that? What would we do with the poor hamster? What's up with the rope? And how do we get the crowbar? All those questions. I think I might be able to. That's a good idea, Neville. Let's try that. Let me go and try him. See if I can flush that through the toilet. So this is how we exchange things through the timelines. We go and put the bucket of water.
Boy, this has taken longer than I thought. I'll never get out of here. At this point, I don't care what the flag looks like.
Good to know. I think we have to give her some plans later on that will make her inadvertently sew up something like a tentacle flag that we go and put on top of the house. Something like that. I vaguely remember that. So let's see if I can do that here. The bucket of water. Whoops. No. Bucket of water. Even though it is filled with water, I'm not sure.
I don't wanna.
He doesn't want to do that. Okay. Ha. It was worth a try. Use spaghetti with Chronojon. Huh? Does that work? That works. That certainly works, and he can pick it up. Wet, soggy noodles in toilet. I have a feeling Laverne needs those in the future. Those were, I think they were hair. I think she has to win at the human competition, and I think she does it the other way around. She makes herself a tentacle, or she makes herself a human or something. She disguises herself as a tentacle, something like that. And this is hair for the human she's gonna present, I think. So bucket doesn't go in the toilet. What a shame. We've got to figure this out. I was just going to have a look at these ingredients that we needed. I think for red Edison in the basement here. And I think, like Jeremy was suggesting earlier, I think it had to do with vinegar and gold. So those are also two things that we need to find. Who can remember all these things? Red Edison. Let's have a chat with him.
Hey.
What is it this time?
Neville, good idea, but Laverne is still in prison, so she can't reach the Chronojon to pick up the noodles. So that's the problem. We can't exchange items with her at the moment. So I think that's also the game's way of saying, don't worry about the future at the moment. Because there's a whole future house to explore, and I don't think we can get her out. I forgot how to do that. Maybe we need to do something in the past, like here, that'll disrupt the future, or in the present, that'll disrupt the future somehow. Like we did with the tree. Maybe we can do something that will sort of, I don't know, open up the cell. Something like that.
What are you doing?
I'm working on a new battery with an incredible storage capacity.
Indeed, and we need that later to plug it into the Chronojon so that we can travel back into the future, essentially.
What was it you needed for that battery again?
Oil, vinegar, and gold. I still need the vinegar and gold. Let me know if you happen across any.
Gotcha. So gold and vinegar for him. And we have none of these things. What might we do with the brush? And the bucket of water, knowing that we can't flush it into the future timelines. I wonder if we need to use this for something here. And we've got the contract. That's from the present. We also don't really have a pen here, so I don't know. Do we have... Some teeth do, but maybe these dentures don't. So it could be that George Washington's wooden teeth, they may have gold. That is possible. Crazy. Didn't they have at least a pen that we can borrow? Do they have a pen? They have, yeah, they have got a gold-plated Quill Pen. Can we, that is gold-plated. Can we pick that up?
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Dang. What a shame. we need to replace that with something else, perhaps, so that they don't notice. So we have the gold-plated one, and then they can have something, you know, like a regular pen. But I don't think we have one, do we? Time capsule. What's in the time capsule? Did we put the wine in there already?
Don't touch that, it's government property.
What's in
Yo,
it?
Tom.
Thomas.
So, how's the time capsule going?
Very well. Now that you've provided that fine recent vintage wine, I plan to bury it this evening.
So we already put the wine in there. I think that was our idea of making sure it turns into vinegar in the future. So we just need to wait for that to get buried and then for somebody to unbury that, I think.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
Yes, do you know Broken Sword? I think it's currently on sale at GOG. I think I just received an email of that. Broken Sword, yes. My mom used to love playing that. Very good game. Right, Yoshi, that's correct. I think he...
Later, brah.
I think
What?
he takes them out.
What's going to happen later?
I think he takes them out when he takes his cigar out. So I'm hoping that we can convince the cigarette salesman here to, or the cigar joke salesman to give us one. And then, hopefully, we can give that exploding cigar to John Hancock. To George Washington, sorry. And get our hands on the teeth that way. Like this guy. I have no idea how to do that, though.
I'm attracted yet repulsed.
Cigar salesman. Give us a
Hi
cigar.
there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Oh, and there's also the vat of shattering teeth. Maybe we need those as well.
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Quixote?
That's strange. My wife says I look like the ghost pirate LeChuck. So, want another cigar?
Only if you promise not to light it this time. But of course he'll always
but
do it.
only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that?
Yes, you would. Hilarious. Funnier every time.
I told you it was a bad habit.
So since he always does it with this, the cigar lighter, we need to somehow switch that out with something else. A different gun. I'm thinking. That would be the logical solution. There's also the chattering teeth. How do we pick that up? Because they always run away. This is what we have to do in order to get the fire lit. We're gonna somehow replace this with John Hancock's wooden teeth. Then he goes and shatters because he can't help it. And at that point, somebody's gonna say, let's light a fire. I bet that's how it's gonna work. Get the horse's teeth and then put those on the vat of teeth. I can try that. Yeah, let me try that. That's not a bad idea. Let's flush the horse's teeth into the Chronojon and pick that up. Let's exchange teeth. The leaf. And then in retro mode, this is what it would have looked like back then. So teeth. Use dentures with toilet. Perfect. Meanwhile, whoops. Meanwhile, in the present. And they just move. There's also something with Uzu the clown. I have a feeling we need to go and do something with him. Like
I
shoot
can't.
him.
Uzo's intimidating.
Don't worry about Uzo. Chronojon. Let's try it out. Dentures in toilet, pick up. And also, while I'm here, I might just give... Oh yeah, the shattering teeth, we don't have them yet. Duh. We'll get there, we'll get there. Oh, that's the other thing that I was going to try. The disappearing ink that we have here. I wonder what happens if we put that into the Chronojon, and then we can fill that into what they're writing the Constitution with. That might be something. So we just go and exchange that next time we switch over to whatever the guy's name is. Yes, I wonder if we can lure the shattering teeth somewhere and then trap them somehow. That'd be good. Because every time we try to pick him up...
Hold still, will ya?
They just move away.
I can't get hold of it.
Use vat of teeth with these teeth. Intimidation.
I'd rather not.
Ah, he'd rather not. What a shame. Good idea, though. We need to find some way to capture the teeth. But how? Disgusting amount of party garbage. We can't pick
I
up.
don't
Can
even
we?
want
No.
to touch that gunk.
Nobody does. And the cigar lighter we can't just pick up because...
Hands off, boy! That's a precision-made novelty device.
Yeah, we need to swap it out with something. The gum, you know, I can't pick up the gum. For that we need to have the crowbar, I think. Whoops. Dude, get out of here. Yeah, you mean the gum here, don't you? This gum here. This, I can't pick it up. Gum with the dime stuck in it. We need the dime as well. We need both of these things. So, pick up. Somehow pick up. There we go. Dude, pick up there.
It's stuck to the floor.
Damn. I can't chase the teeth into this room here. No, it only ever stays in the other room and goes from back to front. But I can't chase them into this room here. It's a tricky one. I do vaguely remember something is happening with the hamster. I don't exactly remember. Do we put him in the freezer? Or do we put him into the washing machine first? I don't remember. There's something about that. I think maybe in the freezer. It pains me to say this. No, don't go there. No. Go back up. Yes, I think Laverne needs him in the future. I think.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
The poor hamster. The metal thing on the counter, that's a bell. So I suppose this is kind of the service bell. I think it's kind of a hotel or something.
It's permanently attached to the countertop.
That's all it does. fork with the gum. Brian, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. The fork with the gum.
It's really stuck to the floor.
It's too stuck for the fork. Can we use the gum on the guy outside, the fork on the guy outside somehow? Like the guy who's doing some nasty stuff here. Can we use the fork on him? Man in ski mask?
I'd rather not.
He needs to give up his crowbar, for sure.
Hey, do you mind? I'm using this.
You shouldn't.
Hi.
Say, I'm kinda busy.
We need a bigger fork.
Nice crowbar.
Yeah, I know.
Nice crowbar.
Yeah, I know.
Give us the crowbar, dude.
See you later.
Yeah.
What else could we try? Teeth, tape, coffee. There's our whatever Dr. Uncle Fred up in the attic. IRS agents. Boo Boo Be Gone. Fake bath. A bank book. And some dentures. Don't make us look at a walkthrough. I don't know how we get out of the prison here either. And then we have this here. Disappearing ink in the toilet. Oh yeah, I was going to try that. And put that in the little ink vat that they have to write the Constitution. And not even that works. Fork him in the back and take the crowbar. Not even that works. There's also, we see so many of these mailboxes around. I have a feeling there's something needs to happen with the mailbox. Oh, there's a letter in here. How exciting. What is it?
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Oh, should we give that? Wasn't there a guy who was flying a kite? Was it Benjamin Franklin? Let's see if we can reach him and give him the letter.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Chemical, also a good idea. That might also be nice. Because in the beginning he told us that he's like the main design man for Ben Franklin, that's him. For use letter with Ben Franklin. There we go.
I don't wanna.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Ah, man. How about the contract then?
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar.
Boy, that's a real sleeper of a book. What are you, some kind of geek?
I picked the wrong item. Sorry, Ben. So this you don't want to give him contract, maybe?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to do that either. What a shame. Who else needs to go to Baltimore then? Is there anyone we need to get out of the way that we can give this letter to? I wonder. Give him the fork. No worries. The fork is in the present. I don't have that with me right now. Next time I exchange something at the Chrono John, I will totally get the fork. I doubt it's the solution. But this is one of those games you really have to think outside the box. And you might be right about it. Dude, go inside. Disappearing ink. Disappearing ink. Does that work?
It's already got ink.
Ah, that's a shame. What a shame! Can we exchange that somehow with that?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to do that. No, I understand. I understand. I don't know. I'm seriously stuck. I don't know what else to try now. So he doesn't want to give up his crowbar, even though that is definitely what we need. Is there anything else? Can we go? Are there other places in the present that we can go? I don't think there are. Oh, there is! Partially recovered river. I wonder if we need to pick something out of here. I mean, that's as close to a chemical as I can think. We don't have anything to pick things up with. Shattering teeth, I'd love to stop those. Crowbar, I'd like to liberate that off him. We need to get that cigar off that salesman guy. No, don't do that. No, go upstairs. No, don't do that. Then we need another quarter to get the sweater from underneath where the guy's sleeping here.
It's pretty darn cold.
The hamster appears to have been gone. He's in there now, but no, there he is. There he is.
He looks pretty angry. I better not. He looks pretty angry.
We have to live him in there. No worries. This is, I think, the depressed guy here. No, that's him. So this is the guy. This is the sweater that we want. For some reason, I don't know what we want to do with it
now, but Lardo is lying on the sleeve.
So for Lardo, we need another. We need another quarter here. Wasn't there one in the washroom? I can't remember if it was here or if it was in the future. But there was a coin, I seem to recall. In here, wasn't there? Coin slot.
You put quarters into the dryer there.
Dang. How about here?
It looks pretty broken.
Yes. It might have been in the future.
It's empty. It's a coin-operated clothes dryer. There's nothing in there to dry.
Dang.
I don't think this thing will ever work again.
What a shame. Can we open this?
There's nothing in there to dry.
Dang. For sale, cats. 4 legs, 2 eyes, 1 head. Do not sit on machines. Yoshi, enjoy. That sounds great. Hey, I'm running out of ideas. We need some serious tips here. Brian, you're very good at these types of games. Do you have any other ideas of how to progress the story? I mean, specifically, I still have a feeling we're either not meant to touch the future yet because we haven't done something to open this part up, or there is something super easy that we're missing here. But I don't know what. There's really only the door and the switch. Trying to reach that gets her killed. We can't talk to these people here.
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating. Best not bother them, they're busy cheating. Hey, they can cheat, you can't.
Super unfair.
Zed?
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only...
You're still too sleepy. Brain isn't firing on all cylinders. And I agree, yes, we totally need that gum from the... Not so much from the machine. I think we can peel it off from the floor here in the present. I think we can definitely pick it up, but I've forgotten how. Well, I remember how. I just forgotten how to get the thing, which is the crowbar. This here, use this with a crowbar, and that gets the gum off. But then... I don't know, how do we get the crowbar off the guy? No idea. What do we do with the contract? And what do we do with Dr. Ed up in the attic? Another mystery that we need to solve. I do remember that the depressed guy, I'm pretty sure we need to do something
I don't
with
understand what was wrong with exploding catnip.
We need to get him out here, and I think we can do that with the mouse toy that we have up in the other attic in the past. What's happening in here again? Oh yeah, that was green tentacle. Mouse hole. Anything we can do with that?
It's pretty small. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
Not much, actually. Still saving the world and all that.
Oh, well, good luck then.
Is there something that we can give the thief that he might like better? Maybe the letter to go to Baltimore. That is worth a try. Even though I do have a feeling we probably need that for Ben Franklin, and then we do something for something along the lines of...
Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Nope. Good thing we've got Dr.
his
Fred
kite?
under wraps in the next room. What is it?
Never mind.
Dang. Okay, fine.
Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Nope. What did you say your wife's name was again? Sandy. Oh yeah. Hey, you can't go in there.
Dang.
What did you say your wife's name was again?
What a shame.
Sandy. Oh yeah.
That is what kettle corn is, yes. We've got quite a few varieties. Usually people use caramel for that. Or like, Orville Redenbacher, I believe. He's one who puts caramel on the outside. Very delicious. Turns an unhealthy snack into a really unhealthy snack. Let's see if the Baltimore contract would do something like that. We don't have it here, do we? The Baltimore contract? No. Okay, let's go and go back into here. Oh, no, not here, not here. The Baltimore contract. Interestingly, it doesn't actually get soggy, as you'd expect. Woohoo! Let's give that to the thief. As we all obsess about the chewing gum, that's the only thing we can think of. There's probably like 5 other things we can do right now with the items that we have. But none of us can think of how to do that. What to give to whom, so things can move forward. Dude, I've got a letter for you.
I'd rather not.
Dang! Okay, we tried. Here's the recipe for kettle corn. Oh, that is how you remove the kernels after popping a grated pan. Hey, thank you so much, Yoshi. I never thought about how they do that. That is how you do that. What might we want to do with a rope? I'd love to give that to the cat, but we can't flush it through the chronojon, which is a shame. Yes, the cat. What can we give this to the cat? Would the cat like to play with the fake bath, maybe? It's worth a try. Swiss bank to the thief. Also a good idea while we're here.
I doubt he'd be interested.
Dang. Well, we tried. Do you know, I have a feeling we need to have the gun. If we take the gun and threaten the thief with it, he'll probably do a runner very quickly. But again, how do we get the gun? I mean, we do have this joke gun here. This here, the cigar lighter type gun. But every time we want to pick it up, the guy doesn't let us. So there's got to be something else that we're missing there. Either to replace it with or to... Oh, fake bath. Maybe that is the way to go. Put the fake bath in place of the lighter.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Dang. Okay, how about we give the fake bath to the novelty salesman? Because he would love that kind of stuff.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
An uncultured thief. That happened more by accident. I didn't even want to go here. Oh, rope with flagpole, perhaps? Is that something we can do? There's these two things. There's a pulley, and then there's that. Is there a way to use the rope with either of these things? Rope with the pulley? Aha! Oh, interesting! That is very interesting. Can we... We could wake up the dock with the bucket full of water, but we can't flush the bucket full of water through the chronojon. But is there a chance, slim chance, that this isn't going to appear in the past now? If anything, it's going to appear in the future, isn't it? Oh, look at that! Dangling rope. Shall we do something with the dangling? Use dangling rope with, I don't know, the bird bath?
I don't think I can do that.
You can't do that. Gotcha. But this is how we could get stuff up there that we could otherwise not get up. How about with Cousin Ted? Is that working? Use that. Dangling rope with Cousin Ted. That'll work. Ooh. A poke with the fork will wake him up. Excellent idea. What now? What? I mean, this is exciting. We've figured something out. It doesn't often happen in these games. Sometimes this is where literal translations are just too funny, aren't they? In Germany, we call scrambled eggs, technically like the word-for-word translation would be mirror eggs. Because they're, you know, I don't know, they're just... Actually, it's fried eggs, not scrambled eggs. Pick up, pull rope, okay. Ah, forget the bird bath. We're swapping out the corpse. Interesting. Cracker Jacks are not a European thing either, Yoshi. So I'm sure that Camilla doesn't know. There's a good chance that Camilla doesn't know what Cracker Jacks are. Roast Virginia nuts. My God, you're a connoisseur. How do we do that again? We go and push Dr. Fred.
Uh-oh.
Hey. What are you doing down there? Just lie there and take it like a man.
Take it like a man. That was not the solution. How about Ted? Can we pick up Ted? And just use Ted with the doc on the bed?
I wouldn't know where to put him.
Well, let's put him on the bed then. Use Ted with the doc.
Uh-oh.
Hey. Who's this, Doc? Relative? Well, I'm sure we can audit him next. This isn't a party.
Interesting, Mr. Bond. Huh. Florida non-GMO unrefined sugar. Well done. Actually, very close, Camilla, very close. But if you give it a fancy name, it tastes just so much better, doesn't it? So how about we use the rope with Dr. Fred? That's got to be possible.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Ah.
Very funny. Don't try anything sneaky.
So we have Dr. Fred, and we have Ted. And we have a rope.
Good, sturdy stuff.
And we can't put Ted on the bed because the IRS agent knows that it's not the right person. Do we need to dye him red? Possibly. We need to swap their bandages. That's not a bad call. How would we do that?
I wouldn't know where to put him. I wouldn't know where to put him. There is nothing attached to it.
Use the rope with Ted?
I just got him up here.
Indeed. What a stupid idea. Use the rope with Dr. Fred. Or use the rope with the bed. How's that?
I don't think I can do that.
No, don't do that then. Use the rope with Dr. Fred. We tried that, and then he just goes and does this. I wish he wouldn't do that.
Oh.
Hey. Fun and games, Doctor.
He has all the
I can
responses,
see this
doesn't
through
he?
the peephole, you know.
Oh, the red paint! Jeremy, that's a great idea. We can't do that, can we?
Not with those IRS guys hanging around.
Let's use the red paint. That's the next best thing to swapping the bandages. I love it! Tentacle to run as GOPVP. Helms miffed. I like it. Very funny. To the Chronojon, Alice. That is an excellent idea, Jeremy. And he's already at the Chronojon. That's perfect. So red paint comes in handy twice. I love it. I love it. Red paint in toilet. Pick up red paint. Mr. Chris! Good to see you, sir. We're bringing back items between two timelines. Trying to figure out how we can replace Dr. Ed with Cousin Ted, who looks like a mummy. All we need to do is make sure he looks like it has red bandages. Oh no, that was the right place, wasn't it? Let's go back in here. Fireplace, yes. Okay, use red paint with Cousin Ted. What could possibly go wrong? And then a little dab on the hand. Perfect. So, and then I took Red Ed. Use him with that, right? I think that worked.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
Woohoo! Smug smile. Hey, that was good. That was good. Now we can probably use the rope. Use rope with Dr. Fred. That was an ingenious idea, Jeremy. So now all that remains to be done is, I guess, pull him out of there. Is that how we do that? Pull rope. Maybe from downstairs, not from here.
Nah, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Careful! Oh dear.
Oof! Dr. Fred, are you okay?
That must have
Dr.
woken him
Fred?
up.
I
Come
better
on.
get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Oh hey, that's no problem. We can just go funnel regular coffee into him, I suppose. Because we still... Don't we still have the funnel and the regular coffee? Let's do that. So use the funnel with Dr. Fred. Like so. Yes, perfect. And then we use, not the decaf, use the regular coffee with the funnel. Funnel coffee! It works! Dr. Fred!
Damn good coffee.
That was a Twin Peaks reference. Very funny. Goody. Dr. Fred's back. How you been?
Dr. Fred, what do we do now?
We have to buy a diamond and plug it into the Chronojon.
Oh yes. Yes, I forgot about that. Diamond. Chronojon. Yes, have her wake you up for a change, not just you making her food. There's got to be, you know, it's got to be give and take in that relationship. I like it. Hey, that was a big step up. We've got Dr. Fred back. And now what? That felt like such a big achievement. What do we do now? How about we show him the contract? And get him to sign the contract. Something like that. Do we still have the contract? We have the letter. Does that work? Can we give him the letter?
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not. Okay. Maybe we give him the contract. Let's see what happens. Pick up contract, give him the contract, see what he does. Maybe it's just a reaction. Maybe we get to figure out a clue, something like that. Contract in toilet, check it out. And I'm just thinking, since he is next to a desk, I wonder if that would be the perfect position for him to sign it.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Okay, so read it first.
Okay, so read it first.
I'm busy trying to think of a way to save humanity. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
How about we read it to him then? That'll work. I can feel it.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
But the whole human race is at risk. Sign it or I'll get really mad. Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
But the whole human race is at risk.
Of course. That's why I'm busy trying to think of a way to save it. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
I mean, there is still this thing about the invisible ink. I have a feeling we will probably want him to sign it, maybe with invisible ink. I don't know. There's something about this invisible ink thing. And I still feel like maybe we need to have that letter in Ben Franklin's room. That's another thing that I just thought of. Maybe we can make that happen. If perhaps if we don't want to give Ben the letter directly, maybe we'll just go put it in his room and have the cleaning lady kind of find it. Maybe she can give it to him. Something like that. See if that works. What a convoluted story. Will we be able to figure this out without walkthroughs? Do you know, weren't there might even be were there any clues involved in this game? Are there any... I think in some games they had this option that you can ask for a clue. Was this Ben Franklin's room? One of these was. I think this may have been it. No, that's not it. Was it this? You know. Oh, that's George's room. Oh, that's George's room, not Ben's room. Well, is there a way for us to put teeth in his room? I have a feeling we need to leave something here. Like something in his bed, perhaps? Bucket full of water. Will that work with George's bed?
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna, okay. Because those are the only two items in the room. The pull cord and the bed. Can we just use the bed somehow? Ah! There we go, nice. Now what? We just use the cord.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
That's it?
It's all rumpled up.
What would we do with that now?
Don't touch that. I'm trying to straighten up.
How's this helpful? At least she's in the room now. I don't know what else to do.
I'm working as fast as I can.
So what else could we do? Could we just
It's
look
all
at it?
rumpled up.
It is rumpled up. Do we want to put anything in it? Put that with the bed? Does that make sense? No, you don't want to do that. What else could we do? I mean, we've ruined the bed. She's now in here trying to tidy up. Does that mean she's now gone from a different location? Put the teeth in the bed. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Put the teeth in the bed. Let me just go grab them. Good idea, Neville. Let's do that. Let's do that. Put the teeth in the bed. I will go back to the Chrono-John. Exchange some serious teeth. Maybe that is the way to exchange teeth. Let's try it. We have the teeth here in the present. Let's change them back to the past. Here we go. Dentures, pick up. Very good. And it was already a very cool game when it had retro graphics, I've got to say. And retro music too. And retro frame rates, like, 10 frames a second and stuff. That was all perfectly acceptable back in the day. Which one was it? I think was it this one here? No. No. Dang! It was these ones here. Oh, do you know what? It could be...
All done here. Bye now.
No, wait! Ah! I've just seen it. I don't think it was the teeth in the bed. I have a feeling her cart was outside. There may have been something on the cart that we would have gotten. Let's try this again. It's the cart!
Here I am. Don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
The rope just calls in the chambermaid. Oops.
All done here.
No! Ah! I think I've accidentally... Yeah, the rope just gets the chambermaid in. I've accidentally switched to a different scene, so we didn't have a lot of time.
In an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
But I will try to put the teeth into the bed.
No way.
He doesn't want to do it. But while she's in here, we have the cart on the outside, and I think soap. Let's pick that up. Anything else?
That's not what I'd call a lot of cleaning supplies.
Indeed. Maid's cart. So now we have a bar of soap. Got a bucket of water and a brush and some soap. Maybe that could go somehow together. Use that with...
The water's
yes.
all sudsy now.
Aha! And we have a brush.
Nothing to clean in here.
But downstairs, isn't there? I mean, even if we can't do it, maybe we can use that to wash the car. So this is also dirty here. Maybe we can try to wash that. Aha! I mean, not that I have any idea what this might be useful for. Of course! You clean your car.
A big storm. See,
and
this is why I never wash my car.
Right!
Hey, Ben.
Oh, it's you.
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius.
It did something. I'm just not sure. How is this going to help? This will... So he's no longer out in the field. We can have a look at the field in a second. But that also means he probably is upstairs in his room now. Which, was that here? I can never remember that. I think it might be. Nope, it's not. Kite plans.
I don't quite see how it can fly. Hi.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
Right.
Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain.
So should we now give him the letter here?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to. Can we put that somewhere else then?
I don't wanna.
No. Gotcha.
Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
Gotcha. Invisible ink, yes, possible.
Not funny enough.
Ha! Okay, good. At least we tried. Invisible ink with kite plants does not work. So he doesn't want to talk. The drawer, I'm sure we've looked at that already.
Brody, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
Okay. And we can't put...
Brody, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
We can't pick up any of these plans? No. Well then, let's have a look out in the field. I don't think we have anything right now, but if we ever had a kite, we can probably go in the field and, you know, and fly it, but maybe there's something else. Always worth checking it out.
The design's solid, but I need some waterproof material, like cast iron or something.
Waterproof material. Do we have any? Not here, but maybe in any of the other timelines? Waterproof material. Maybe fake bath. That's waterproof. And Laverne doesn't have anything yet. So she just has a scalpel that we don't know how to use. Waterproof material. You give him the fork and use it as a key? Like you mean the Ben Franklin, Neville? possibility. Yes, so this is where he was flying the kite. We don't really have anything we can try here. Worth a look. Okay, let me try that. Let me give him the fork. See what happens. I would love it if we could also wash the car in the present, like we tried here, and that made some rain. I don't know if that makes a difference if we try to put the sudsy water into the chronojon. Not that I know how it would survive, but it's worth a try. Maybe we can then go and wash the car in the present, maybe elicit the crowbar from the thief. Who knows? This is it. Have I remembered it now? Yes. Okay. Dude, fork. Oh, we don't have the fork here. Gotcha. Back to the chronojon. I thought I had the fork here. Should have checked. Should have checked. Matthew! No way! How come you have internet? That is so cool. What a surprise. I'm not sure. We may need a locksmith. I'm not sure which lock for, though. Good to see you. How's the North Atlantic? Oh, you're home for the weekend. Awesome. Nice. So glad you could make it. We'll go and try to put the sudsy water into the chronojon. Does that work?
I don't wanna.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, gotcha. Let's see then. You, my friend, have the fork. Put fork in toilet. Can we also put fake bath in toilet? Yes, you can. Pick up fake bath. Goody. And where's the fork? Oh, there's only one item in there at the time. Okay, cool. So the fork goes in here. Perfect. All right. See what Ben Franklin makes of the fork or the fake bath, it being waterproof material and stuff. You depart on the 2nd of July. Okay, cool. So you have a couple of weeks with us. That's nice. That's very nice. Hey, I just finished off my DAS masterclass, and one of the products I'm talking about in there is the Pose Architect. And you sprang to mind. I don't remember us talking about the Pose Architect, but if we haven't, it's a product you should check out for your videos, because it can make it can essentially, by just animating one slider, it can make a figure move in the kinds of positions that you're looking for your Rosie's Gym videos. Just thought I'd mention that. I'll send you a link to that. I don't know if I have or not. It just sprang to my mind, so I thought, while I have you, while it's in my mind, I'll tell you. Use fork with Benjamin Franklin.
I don't wanna.
Doesn't work, Neville. I'm sorry. Doesn't work. How about fake bath?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Dang. What a shame.
Hi.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
Huh. That was not it. He eats the whole sandwich? How was that in his pocket? Just checking. And we're stuck again. I'm pretty sure it's these timelines. I'm pretty sure we can ignore the future for now. But what else could we do? Boo Boo be gone. Woke up Dr. Fred. Get him to sign the contract. And we somehow need to get the crowbar off the guy. Yes, that would be it, yes. One of the many places fake bath isn't useful. Can we give him the invisible ink somehow? Oh, that's Boo Boo Be Gone.
I don't think that would look better white.
Oh, so it's to make things white. It's not so much for correcting things on a piece of paper. You just paint things white with it. That's an interesting use for it. Let's think of it as paint then, rather than something that would change the wording. I don't think it will, but we can try it out. I never thought of it as a paint, rather as a whiteout. Exactly, yes, whiteout. Tipex we call it in Europe, but Tipex is not something that we know in America. Does it work?
I don't think that would look better white.
What would look good white? Like teeth. The clown, maybe.
I don't think that would look better white.
Dang. Well, let's keep it in mind. If there's anything that we think should have a different color, that should be white instead of whatever its color is. Yes, Boo Boo Be Gone. I suppose it's a generic name in the game. Boo Boo Be Gone is like Tipex or whiteout. Yes. And, I mean, considering there's only a tiny amount in a tiny flask, maybe we have a small thing that we could just go and repaint at one point. Good to remember that. So, but let me try and give the invisible ink, which I think we have here, yes. Let's give that to the doctor. Maybe he changes his mind about signing the contract somehow. I would have thought we probably need to put it into vessel first. Like a pen. But maybe not, so Oh, Neville, yes! That is a good idea. We shall try that. And then see what happens. I love it. We'll try both these things. I love it. That's a great idea. Pick up disappearing ink. Give that to him. Let's see if it makes any difference here. Disappearing ink with Dr. Fred. You change your mind, buddy? About something?
Stop it, you little twerp!
Okay. That didn't do what we thought it should. I have a feeling that the disappearing ink is for having him sign the contract and then in the end it's null and void, that sort of thing. Or having somebody sign something that then, you know, is null and void. I have a feeling. Let's paint the mummy white again and send the agents in a tiff. I like it. I'm quite pleased that we've done so much without looking at a walkthrough. That is very cool. Gotta say. Aha! So, Boo Boo Be Gone with Ted.
I don't think that would look better white.
Ah! We think it would. Dang, there goes that theory. Not the Constitution. Yes, they're kind of already done with it, I think. That's what I thought. Maybe use the whiteout on the contract, but it hasn't worked so far. So use use this with the contract.
The legal language is pretty thick. I doubt if I could fix it.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to do that. But there was the letter as well. Maybe we can use it on the letter.
I think I'll leave him right where he is.
Dang. Let me try it. Let me try the Boo Boo Be Gone on that letter that we still have in the past, I think. To the Chrono-John, Alice. Prow, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. We need to go over here and use this with that. Yeah, I don't think we've tried that yet.
There's something in there.
Pick it up already. So we go Boo Boo Be Gone with the letter that sent somebody to Baltimore.
I don't think that would look better white.
Ah, okay, fine. How about this with that?
Not funny enough.
Not funny enough. Gotcha. I remember! This is exactly how these types of games work. There's actually this, there's a new type of game, newish type of game that's called Thimbleweed Park. And that looks a bit like this, so like with retro graphics and all. And there's a demo that you can buy, that you can try, but there's also a full version. It's just in this kind of way, and it's a fairly recent game. They did that with the Kickstarter campaign, and I've never played it through. I started playing it and then I kind of lost interest in it. But if you are into these types of games, there is a newish type game out there that behaves and looks just like this. And I remember those days, Camilla. It was like you spent hours and hours just trying out different combinations, and it costs a lot of time. And the most hilarious is often the correct one. You're like, I mean, what else have we not tried here? Kind of got the coffee sorted. Don't know what to do with the Boo Boo Be Gone. This, I seem to remember, is hair. Wet soggy noodles. Red paint, we've used that twice now. That's very good. The bank book, I think that was just... I don't really know what that was for. I think it was just a story item. Like Dr. Fred is broke. Dr. Whoever is broke. Letter sending somebody to Baltimore. I mean, somebody needs that to get out of the way somehow. Those were the days, right? With 8-bit graphics. And the way you had to think as well, like Monkey Island is a perfect example of the way you have to think in order to get things done is not something you would logically do. Which is why, you know, combine red paint with the car and stuff like that. The illogical stuff, that is sometimes what gets you going. What we got here then? We've got the textbook. We kind of use that. Can opener. I can't think what we need to do with that. I know what we need to do with that. The can opener will open the time capsule that they're going to bury at one point. So it looks like we haven't put all the right stuff in there because they haven't buried it yet. But as soon as they do, we'll dig it up in the future or in the past, and we use the can opener to open it. I bet that's what we do with that. Fake bath, I have no idea what we do with that. The fork, I have a feeling it's there to style the spaghetti hair. This has served its purpose and it has to stay in the past. We can't send that through the Chrono-John. The dentures, I have no idea. We probably need to give it to George Washington somehow. But in order to do that, it once again leads us back into the present, where we need to somehow get the cigarette lighter so we can pick up a cigar that'll blow up from the joke guy. And currently, I have no idea how to do that. And then, of course, let's not forget, there's also There's also the cat that plays in the past that we somehow need to take that toy from. Do you think the barfing has to do with the burping? Exactly. Like exchanging the hamster in the icebox with the future. I think we have Laverne pick up the frozen hamster in the future, and then we have to give the frozen hamster back and warm him up in the microwave so that he becomes, I don't know, something else. Right, oh, that's a good idea. Use that to think somebody has barfed. But who? Who and where? Who would be shocked enough by that? The cigar guy, yeah. As I tried to use it on him before, but it hasn't quite made an impact on him at all. Oh, I don't even have it here. Okay. Fake barf goes into the present. Not the future. Fake barf, pick up fake barf. Good point. I remember that in the previous game to this, that was the Maniac Mansion. They had another game at the same time, and I think it was it Zack McCracken? I think, and in one game they gave you a chainsaw, but it was empty and it couldn't be used, and in the other game it gave you a gas can that you could use with the chainsaw, but that game didn't have the chainsaw. That was also very funny, and people were thinking forever, how am I going to get the petrol in the chainsaw? And of course you don't. That was just an in-joke. The slobbish guy, no, I think he's upstairs. He's still sleeping. This is just the guy who gives you the cigars.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Right.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Grating! I don't think I saw that before. Can we...
Air conditioning, I guess.
Can we open that? We can! Ooh, how exciting! Huh. Oh, could it be that we can use this to trap the shattering teeth? That would be interesting.
Come on, I won't hurt you.
So, that is not how that works. Did we go back from in here, maybe? It could well be a red herring, yes. President Ailing Tentacle steps in. I am in charge here. Oh dear. Slowly taking over the world. We must not let that happen. Oh, come on. Is there anything we have to grab them with? I have a feeling this is how we're going to trap them. But I also have a feeling the clown needs to die before we can do that. I even have a feeling maybe we can stab him. So he's kind of blown up, isn't he? He's, I think we need to take Laverne's scalpel and just stab the guy. But I have no idea how to get Laverne out of the future, or Laverne's items out of the future. I can't move Bozo, no. I can't. Can I talk to him?
You looking at me? Are you looking at me? Then who are you looking at, huh? I asked you a question. Okay, clown, that does it.
Oh, okay. So the teeth and the grating, that was the correct thought, but I just didn't do it right. That's good to know. So how do I bring the teeth kind of towards there, I wonder? Just pick him up?
I can't.
Try to pick him up?
Uzo's intimidating.
Pick up the teeth. No, not Uzo. The teeth. The teeth, buddy, the teeth.
It won't budge.
Huh. How did I get the teeth back over there? I don't even remember that. Do I just walk over? How do we reset the teeth? Without a teeth, because this is empty now,
Looks
isn't
like
it?
they all escaped.
There's one left. Oops. Aha, there we go. That's nice. And now they're back. So is it just a matter of channeling them into the right way there? Let's try. So I don't even have to touch them. They just go here. Ah, there we go. Haha. Trapped teeth. Finally, pick him up. Thank you, Camilla. That's very helpful. Totally did it. I didn't know if we had to kill Uzo first to trap him. I've totally forgotten that that's how we had to do it. Super nice. Now, of course, the next question is, what do we do now? We somehow need to give these to George Washington. Make him have shattering teeth, I think. Or give him to the horse. Kill the clown! How are we going to kill the clown? "3D glasses, yes. Shattering teeth with Chrono John. The good teeth. Okay, give that to George Washington. Or the horse. Hours of fun. Let's try George Washington first. Maybe I'll just go and give him the teeth.
Could you use these?
No thanks, I already have some false teeth.
Yes. What's his incentive to use these false teeth? Very good point.
Excuse me.
Yes?
So those are the same options we had before, so I'm gonna go and
Gee,
leave him
I
alone.
gotta go now.
So maybe the horse then. Give the shattering teeth to the horse. Maybe that'll work. Or maybe give them to the cat to play with. That's another cool idea. And if that doesn't work, I have no idea. Horse. I've got some good teeth for you, buddy.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
Is it? We can't put them in here by any chance. Glass of water.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
Okay. Can we pick up the glass? Is that something we...
I don't think I want this.
Okay, fine. How about... Interesting. How about... cat? Squeaky mouse toy. Do you want to play with the chattering teeth?
Well, that's a stupid thing to do
Clearly
with a
not.
perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
Shaking guy, that's possible. Yeah, I can try to give him that.
Yipe.
Does not like to be touched.
I don't wanna.
And there's no... the fork that we all like using so much with the cat.
I don't do cruelty to animals, no
Gotcha.
matter how vicious.
Good point. Can we use the fork maybe with Uzo the clown? Did I try that before? Soap on the gum? No, because it's in the bucket and he doesn't want to send the bucket over to the present. He doesn't want to do that for some reason. That would be really good. I thought we could wash the car as well with the sudsy water, but that is also not possible. So, John Hancock gets the teeth.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
Dang! The clown with the fork. That's exactly what we're going to try now. Stick the clown with the fork. And if I remember correctly, we needed that. So when he punches you, when the clown punches you, he has this ha-ha mechanism, and that is that's some kind of a electronic device. And I think we need that for Laverne in the future when she builds herself a human to present at the human show. I think that thing then laughing means I don't know. It's something, you know, something important. Fork. That much I can remember. But the stuff that holds it together, I cannot. Pick up fork in toilet. Okay. Stick Uzo the clown with it. Oh, the canary. That is a good idea. The cat would love a real bird over a squeaky toy. I totally agree. We're going to try that. That's a very good idea. Use fork with Uzo the clown. Come on.
This fork couldn't pop a spit bubble, let alone a tough clown like Uzo.
Dang. That was a good thought. I don't remember if I've tried to pick up the bird. Because if we can't, how would we pick up the bird? Maybe sometimes it's super simple. I may have just forgotten. Or we can only do that when the fire is burning. Also possible. Smoke detector.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
And the little lever, can we just use it?
I guess I'd have to start a fire to do that.
Ah, yes. And there's no way to just pick it up. We can just look at it and we can, yeah, and use the smoke detector. He just said he needs a fire to get that started. So, that would be the solution to get the bird out That would be really, really cool. Collect the clown and use it to knock out George's teeth. That's the spirit. I don't know how to make a fire. There's only one log here, and they're not letting me have it because I don't know, they want to just keep it.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log.
But isn't there anything else we can burn? Like maybe the textbook? Can we just burn the textbook?
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not. Gotcha. We can burn the hammer. Is that something we can do?
I don't wanna.
No then. The bell, I think that's just the smoke detector as such. It's the only thing that I could look at here. Whoops.
I guess I'd have to start a fire to do that.
Maybe when the bird rattles in the cage, the bell rings, and then, you know, candles. Yeah, I can't use those. All very good ideas, but I can't seem to. I don't recall there being candles either. So when I click on these things, nothing happens.
Whoa, it's filling up fast.
Those are all the things we have to try out to succeed in this game somehow. What was behind here? Anything? That's the other thing that I find you often forget, that if there's things that you got, and then there's rooms that you no longer visit. What's this? Yeah, I can't pick that up either. Cabinet, I think we've looked at that already.
It's already open.
And there's nothing in it anymore. Dang. Well, we do have a lighter in the present, which is the gun. And the gun looks like a gun, but it is actually a lighter. We just can't pick that up, which is such a shame. Not a tough clown like Uzo. Here it is, actually. This here, the cigar lighter. So we do have one, and I'm sure we could use that to start the fire, but we can't pick it up.
Hands off, boy! That's a precision-made novelty device!
How do we trick this guy into giving us that and also not lighting a cigar? Ideally, that's what we want to do. Yes, I think so too, Camilla. I think this is how it works. We grab a cigar off him, an exploding cigar. We give that to George Washington, who then goes and, in order to smoke it, maybe puts his teeth out, gets this explosion. We go and swap the teeth at that point. Then he's chilly, and then we're allowed to make a fire. I think that's how it's going to work somehow. Barf in the punch bowl.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Dang. I don't even know what we could use the fake barf for. No, don't do that. I meant to go back the other way. Go back down. Because as you mentioned the microwave earlier, Camilla, I mean, you know, we do have a microwave here. I just don't know what we could use it for.
The Duke Memorial Brand Microwave.
He finds things funny, yes. Everything is hilarious, especially bad jokes. He finds that incredible.
I'm not touching it. These models have a history of leakage.
Dang. What a shame.
I'm not touching it. These models have a history of leakage.
The teeth, that's a good idea. Okay, let's try giving him the teeth. That's a good idea. Okay, let's pick them up again. I mean, he saw them in the room, but we haven't tried giving it to him, so it might well, that might well work. Since, what's his name here, doesn't really, can't really do anything with them in the past here at the moment. Okay, put teeth, either one of them, into the chronojohn. Shattering teeth in toilet.
There's something in there.
Pick it up already. And I'm thinking while we're at it, let's also try the regular dentures. One item with something else has got to be the solution. Fact. So you're saying give him the shattering teeth.
That's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
It totally isn't.
That's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
I have a feeling we have to replace the lighter here so that he can play his joke and it just isn't gonna work somehow. But how that works, I have no idea. Swap the lighter for a real gun. Yeah, exactly. If we had one. I don't think we have one. I don't know if there is one in the game. But something like that. Something like that. Let's go through the items one more time. We've got a Swiss bank book. Don't know what we do with that. Boo Boo Be Gone. That turns things into white. We don't know what we could turn white. Could be to draw eyebrows onto a puppet or something later on. Don't know. Fake bath. And a fork. Decaf coffee, regular coffee, we have invisible ink or disappearing ink, soggy spaghetti, red paint, a videotape, shattering teeth, a funnel, a letter saying something's good in Baltimore.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
I'll try that. That's a good idea. Whiten the teeth. Whiten the dentures. There's a contract.
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
Maniacal. I like that word. And that is all we have. So use Boo 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 Gone with the dentures.
I don't think that would look better white.
Dang. How about with the shattering teeth then?
I don't think that would look better white.
Yeah. That didn't work. It makes me think we're missing something. Tentacle immense constitution. Humans now slaves. It's happening so fast. And there's still that gun with the dime in it stuck here. I think we're done with the office as well. Put what in the punch bowl? Yoshi, the teeth in the punch bowl. I'm not sure that's going to work, but I will do it. I'll do it. I'll put everything in the punch bowl. See if that works. I have a feeling the punch bowl is probably the one item in the game we don't need to use. But you never know. Disgusting mounds of party garbage. Where you belong.
That's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth.
Sadly not. Sadly not. Or the coffee? Good point. It's interactive for a reason. I have run out of ideas. I have no idea what else to try. I didn't want to go in here though. Or how we get anything to do with Laverne in the future. That's another mystery I have. How do we get her involved? Because there's so much we can probably do and discover. I need to swap the gun with something. I think so too. And there is this guy here, not him, but there is one in this guy's room here, wasn't there? There was one, because he makes novelty items as well.
And I thought glow-in-the-dark fake doo-doo was such a good idea.
Flag gun. That's the one we need, isn't it? So we take that, we swap it with that other gun, and then we're good. But of course, we can't reach it.
I can't reach that from here.
That's the one, isn't it? So we need to somehow lure this guy. Ah! It's the letter! Go to Baltimore immediately. That's the Baltimore letter. We need to give that to him. Use that with him.
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me?
For you!
Probably another rejection slip. Oh well.
At least he's going to look at it and he's going to be super happy to go to
You're
Baltimore.
Brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
All right! We're back in business, baby! Flag gun, perfect. Perfection. Anything else? We've got that mouse hole here. We've got, what is this? This is the TV set.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Well, that is how we get a hold of a diamond then. For $2 million. All we need now is essentially, well, $2 million. Shall we call him right away, see what happens?
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Credotron shows that account to be empty.
Never mind, Wanda. We'll try again later. Leftovers. Can we take those?
Things are growing in it.
Let's pick him up.
No way. I'm not touching that junk.
Okay.
My dad has one of these in his den.
Anything else? No, I think that was it. The mouse hole.
It's pretty small.
Maybe it's a red herring. Hey, we have something. Damn empty Swiss bank account. We have something to swap the gun with for the joke guy. So that we should try out. That we should try out. And then we should give George his shattering teeth. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Oh, yours is empty as well, Yoshi. Dang, I don't even have a Swiss bank account. We should all have Swiss bank accounts. So, essentially use the flag gun with this gun.
Wow, that guy just won the lottery.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind.
Fantastic. Give me a cigar, man. One of your finest.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Ameche?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Amici?
That's
Amici,
strange.
even.
My wife says I look like the ghost pirate LeChuck. So, want another cigar?
Do you know? Okay, but only if you promise not to light it, which of course he will.
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that?
Yes. Yes, you would.
I don't get it.
Fantastic.
Get lost, kid.
Oh, we're done with this guy. Fantastic. So now we actually have the cigar lighter and we have the cigar. Ooh! Let's do this thing! One exploding cigar, check. Put that in the chronojohn. And to pick that up.
There's something in there.
And now we'll go and put, I suppose, to light this as well. Maybe we need to have that cigar lighter in there as well. Ah. Let's do it! Pop the clown with the gun. Like literally burn him, that's not a bad call. Uzu is freaking us all out, so yeah, let's do that. See if he needs the cigar to light the fire here, I don't know yet. Also, just thinking, can we, does the mummy wear a hat? Can we have the hat somehow?
That would not be respectful.
Okay, no worries.
Besides, I might get caught.
I thought maybe the hat was separate, but I think it's just part of the mummy here. Alright, so. What do we do? Just give him the cigar?
Excuse me. Yes? Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke? Can you also provide me with a light? Sure. Well, in that case...
Doesn't even flinch.
Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Now George doesn't have teeth. That's exciting. So funny. So they're gone, I guess. Do we still have the shattering teeth here with us? No, we probably needed those as well. Back to the Porter John. Or the Dunnies, as they say down under. Right. That's the future. That's the present. Give us the shattering teeth back. That's also the future. And then what? I have a feeling once his teeth are shattering, they're probably going to light a fire. And maybe that's going to get us to all kinds of other funky trouble. Maybe even the bird. With the bird, we could then get the cat toy and all that. That'd be good. Sometimes it's just one thing that holds up all these other little things. I'm working that out. Hey George, I got your teeth for you. There we go.
Could you use these? Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look. The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. I guess you can have my log.
Aha!
Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm
That's
bothered
cool.
by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
I'll build the fire.
You build the fire, Mr.
Oh my God.
Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
2 hours later.
You big
Fantastic.
baby.
Hey, that's cool. We made a fire. We got a blanket now. Can we pick that up?
Navajo, I think.
Cool. Hey, that is super awesome. This is nice. We got the fire. We got the smoke detector, but there's no smoke. So, John Hancock's happy. Thomas Jefferson seems, well, happy-ish. Are we ready to build this, to bury this time capsule here at one point?
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
Thomas!
So, how's the time capsule going?
Very well. Now that you've provided that fine recent vintage wine, I plan to bury it this evening.
Please do.
How goes the framing of the Constitution?
Great. George's suggestion about the vacuum cleaners really got the old creative juices flowing.
Glad to hear that.
Even as we speak, Hancock's polishing up his single-syllable undergarment amendment.
I hope they've got a good editor. Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Don't worry about it. Let's put, like you say, the blanket on the fire.
I've got better things to do.
Oh, doesn't want to do it. Oh, interesting. Huh. So that's not it then. That is not it.
I can't go through the fire.
Could I have done that before? I haven't. Ah, you think that's a good idea? Put the bucket of soapy water on the fire.
I don't wanna.
He doesn't want to do that. Ah! Do we? What else do we have that could get the fire going more? Maybe in the present. Anything that you could see on the fire? Not really. Well, the fake bath maybe. It's always a good thing to try. Put the fake bath on the fire. I have a feeling I know what the answer to that's going to be. That's one of the few places fake bath isn't helpful. Or we need to find a way to get up on the roof and put something in the chimney from the top. Oh, give it to the guy who sleeps on the sweater. That's not a bad call. That's not a bad call. So let's exchange some items here then. Let's go and try to put the blanket into the toilet.
That won't fit in there.
Oh, that won't fit. Oh, okay. So the blanket stays in the past. Interesting. The blanket stays in the past. Unless we try and use it with...
I've got better things to do.
With the soapy water?
I've got better things
No,
to do.
doesn't want to do it. Okay, cool. So then the fake bath, then. What were we going to do again? I've already forgotten. I was distracted by the by the blanket and putting that in the porta john. What is it that we were going to send back? Cover the chimney with the blanket, but the thing is, I can't get up there. So, because we're in the past, I can... I don't know how to get up to the roof. Can I get up there? Just climb up, right? Just climb up. Good idea. Just climb up. I think we can do that. What a game. Certainly gets our creative juices flowing as well. Go up here. Go all the way over here. Go even further up here. Window. Haha! We have to watch that again. That was just too cool. Put the blanket on the chimney.
Fire!
And the wig on the delay. Very good.
Okay, who was the idiot who started the fire?
How exciting! Let's get back inside. Kitty, we're gonna come back to you later. Hey horse, how's it going? I never thought about going up on the roof here in this timeline. Glad we tried that. So now does that mean I can pick up the ink finally? Or basically the gold here? Yes, because no one's going to keep me from that anymore. Aha! That's perfect, because now we can give that to Red.
It looks pretty clear in here now.
Oops.
Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket?
Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier?
Hey, catch you later.
Fantastic! That is very good. Hey, what progress, huh? So, dude, you should have the gold-plated Quill Pen. Build that super battery.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Aha! Well, that leaves the vinegar for this guy. But for that, we really need to bury the time capsule.
Maybe we should add a rule that you can't dump sludge into the water supply.
What manner of fool would do that in the first place?
You're right.
Good point. Let's leave it out of the Constitution. Vinegar could get the gum out. Possibly. Possibly. When are they going to bury it?
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
How's time capsule going?
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Yes.
So, how's the time capsule going?
Very well. Now that you've provided that fine recent vintage wine, I plan to bury it this evening.
But he hasn't done so just yet.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
Oh, what's bra? And you're still chattering? That's cool. And we didn't get the bird out either.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever.
Huh, indeed. Well, perhaps we're going to go and pick this up next Saturday. Tomorrow I'm planning to do some 3D stuff, so I'm not going to be playing that tomorrow unless I get stuck with the 3D stuff, in which case we can go and pick this up again. So 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, a little bit of a dash scene I'm going to build. Join me for that. It's going to be, I've never looked at the product, so this could go either way, but it'd be lovely to do this together with you. Have a wonderful rest of the Saturday. Don't forget that Chris is going to be streaming at 2 p.m. A little bit of Blender and Marvelous Designer development. I will be there for that in about an hour. And he's also going to stream tonight at 8 p.m. if you want to join him for that. Join me tomorrow at 10. And have a beautiful rest of Saturday. Take care. And thank you for all your tips, by the way. Really appreciate that.
This feels so good. Love lost